Hello, my name is Karen Cocken. Welcome to my professional learning and development presentation relevant to teaching technology. The lesson plan device uses elements of science, technology, engineering, mathematics, otherwise known as STEM, from the Year 3 to 4 Australian curriculum content descriptors. Children are required to collaborate and discuss ideas as they define the problem. As teachers, we are required to present the process of challenging students to think in real-world context and involve students in motivating ways. This allows for individualised learning opportunities for students to build upon their ideas as they create and design their prototype to complete the task. Opportunities are available to further challenge students as to how their design could be utilised in larger scale production facilities. This supports the development of 21st century skills that will enable students to develop as individual entrepreneurs of the future. Throughout the term, we have been concentrating on the science content descriptor of Year 3-4, reflecting on biological science factors including life cycles, habitats, observations for predators and consumers, mutual benefits of living things. Throughout the process, we have incubated, hatched and raised chickens, we have investigated the habitat, we have incorporated them into our school's kitchen garden program. But we're coming towards the Christmas holiday period and we need to devise a way for volunteers to collect the eggs without having to enter the enclosure. The objective is for volunteers to enter the enclosure as little as possible, so a way needs to be devised for egg collection to be completely external. Children are encouraged and motivated to critically analyse and creatively design and develop a product that will be effective in solving the design challenge. Considerations will need to be identified as they consider the best way to access the eggs within the constructed environment. Throughout the design process, students will develop and gain confidence in critical thinking and problem-solving abilities to produce a design solution, aiding in the developing of their 21st century learning skills. Children will need to investigate ideas, plan the format before developing the prototype required. Children will be required to present their ideas and identify key features of the prototype which have met the design brief. Resources required to complete the task will vary depending on each child's requirement. Essentially, those students will require access to both indoor and outdoor environments as they investigate what requirements and adjustments will need to be made dependent on the individual. Planning and ideas drafts will need to be recorded in their science journals, and the availability of construction materials like cardboard and paper, for example, will be necessary for the construction phase of the design. Recording devices such as iPads will enable students to record stages of the design process and enable students to reflect upon their ideas. Students will develop skills for evaluating their ideas, designs and solutions based on the design brief and plan and sequence steps requiring for producing their prototype. With the processing stage of the design challenge, teachers will be able to gain evidence through drafting and planning processes, observation and questioning, enabling formative assessment. During the presentation stage of the design challenge, students will be providing evidence for teachers to use as summative assessment. Ideally, teachers will find it beneficial to record the presentations. Thank you.